What the hell? All right, hello, hello. I think I actually got the live to work on the very first time. Miracles do happen. Let me know. Let's see, wait for... Get my iPad going here so I can see people. Actually, hold on, guys. Let me see. Actually, let me try it on my computer instead. That doesn't want to work. Okay, I think there it goes. Gonna let things catch up. Okay, I think that is good. Hello, hello. If you are watching, definitely. Ooh, sorry, didn't mean to make that do that. Let me know. Say hello. All that good stuff. So today, and hopefully my anyways, hopefully you guys can't hear my heater too much. If you guys can hear my heater too much, definitely let me know. Plus, all of my family is here. So, you know, we'll see if that happens. Very well could be. But I did post, sorry about not coming last night. I had a few things come up and it just didn't work out, unfortunately. I know, I gotta get better at that. Just happens. So, anyways, I did a post on Instagram and asked if you would like to see Project Life or if you would like me to finish my December daily, and it was legit split right down the middle, like 50-50. So I was getting my December daily ready anyways, and so I decided that I'll do both. I'll do as much as I can in about an hour-ish, I think, and work. I need to get this done. I am so close, guys. I need my drink. That tastes good. I'm so close. I have oh, excuse me. I have, I believe, 2 days in here. Yes, so I have 19 and 20 to do. I don't have 20 done. Excuse me. Get this tickle on my throat. Of course, real quick. Do I have, no, I have 20 done. I do not have 20, hold on. That is 21. Wait, do I have 19 or do I have 20 done? No, I have 19 done. I'm sorry. I have 19 done. I don't have 20 done. 20 is going to stay. I know what I'm going to do for it. I just figured it out. But we're not going to do it tonight. So you guys are kind of getting a sneak because nobody has really seen in here. We are going to do Christmas Day, pretty much. Christmas Day and day 19. Day 19 is going to come together real quick. I'm hoping day 20 also, or 25 comes together real quick. And yeah, so that is kind of what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of scrap. And yeah, we'll just kind of do this together. You guys can definitely ask any questions and pop in and out whenever you would like. It's going to be kind of different for me since I usually am listening to like my shows and everything else. But all right, so let's start on day 19. And then I also actually have 2 weeks ready for Project Life 2021, I believe. So, all right, so we're going to be working on the back of day 18. I actually need to get this done too, so we might do this today. We'll see. Working on the back. This is unfortunately a story of my little guy. He came down sick. Once I went back and knew that he was sick the next day, when I went back and looked at all of the pictures for the day before, you can just kind of tell that he was like pushing through this day and really didn't feel well. He had went skating with the Grinch in the morning, and then we went and did Christmas like freak shakes or mega shakes, whatever you want to call them, with my nephews and my niece. Oh, my niece isn't in this picture. Where did she go? How did I not notice that my niece was not in this picture? Anyways, and yeah, that's a bummer. So you can just kind of tell. So the next day, I have no idea what he had. It wasn't, you know, the virus. I have no idea. It lasted about 24 hours. But it got real scary at one point. He was doing fine and not like fevering that much. Just a low fever. So I was kind of letting his body work itself out. And about 5:30 at night, I came and checked on him because he was still sleeping, which is very unlike him. And the thermometer actually just like didn't, I think that his temperature was higher. Like it maxed out at 105. Like I like into immediate action. We got it down real quick. And within an hour I had it back down to like 100.3. But whew, that was, if it wasn't coming down, we were on our way to the ER. So super sad though. But he was able to get back and healthy and all of the things before Christmas. So I was happy that it kind of happened on the 19th and not any closer to Christmas. So yeah, so in Photoshop, I took the picture of him sleeping, superimposed the bah humbug little phrase behind him, and then kind of cut him back out of that. I've seen this happen. A couple of people have been doing this. It didn't print as well as I would like, but you know what? I'm ready for this to be done, and I'm taking it. So what we are going to do though is we are going to get my cutting mat out, and I'm going to go straight down this H and probably just over with this grid paper in behind it so that I can put a little bit of journaling. I don't really want to mess with this photo. And then on top of that, like that one with a 19, or I have this one with the 19. It definitely covers a lot of that up. But then the next biggest I have is this huge thing, and I don't know. I guess it could work, honestly. I don't know if it like looks correct. I mean, I guess it's not bad. I just don't have, I wish I had just one. I wish it was just a little bit smaller, unfortunately. Like, I looked through everything. I don't have anything any smaller. So let's cut this out first, and then we'll go on to that. Let's get my match out. so that I can use my X-Acto knife. Hopefully I can find things. That's the hardest part of my job. Okay, there it is. And a ruler. I'd love to know, is your December daily done, put up, you know, completed, or did you just put it up and maybe you'll finish it next year? I know a lot of people do it that way. And then I am going to put a piece of paper in behind it, so this will kind of just become a flip up. Nope, didn't go down low enough on that. I am so excited to get this done. I do believe that there will be a few more things that I need to go in behind it and do a little bit. But for the most part, this will be done. I had just so many stories this year. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this is like a page out of a Studio Calico TN. And I'm just not going to use it. Here we go. I can keep all of my supplies in front of me and not lose tape and, you know, whatnot. It's going to be a good live. It's going to be a good live. So, hello to some newcomers. Definitely say hello in the comments. And yeah, I was looking for some grid paper without... I am trying to use my stash. That is the name of the game this year. I should be putting this right here. And I really actually have. I'm quite proud of myself for using my stash. Instead of... I did have to at one point, like, stop myself. Yeah, see, it's not going on here. Straight. Anyways, stop myself at one point and be like, look, if you're wanting to use your stash, you have to start picking out like products and designing your pages around those products, because I would just go and design a page and it would be, you know, more just, I would keep on just printing out all my new digital stuff. And I'm like, look, you gotta, we gotta do something. So, I was gonna use like loathing. I don't want to use loathing. Like, no, I didn't love that he was sick. But I'm trying to. Oh, I do have a paper person stamp that says sad. I do have one of those. Let's get that out. It's quite big. I'm never gonna find it quickly when I need it. It's not one that I use all that much either. Oh goodness, I've already looked through all of these ones. Is it in? Is it a 4x6? I thought it was a big one, but maybe it is a 4x6. This container fell the other day and it is a mess now. So if I find it, it's going to be a complete miracle. Or maybe bad day? No. I could use that. This is a tough day. Ah, it was a 4x6. Okay. So yeah, I think I'll stamp it a few times. Hi from Cleveland. Mel, you wanted to use your stash too. Good job. Like, girl, I got way too much stuff last year. And last year I way overspent. Was it last year or the year before that? Yeah, it was last year. So I got like the Ellie Edwards, I got the Felicity Jane, and the L Studio December, like, documenting stuff. Whew. And I was like, no, my tray is so full, along with like colored cast designs and everything else too, like crazy. Hi Rexanne from Cleveland. I am actually just from Michigan, so you're not too far from me. Do I want to go here or do I want to go there? I think I want to go there. Sorry if my head gets in the way. Yeah, not too far. But using my stash. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of 2021 stuff. Because I don't even think 2020 was my first year I even documented December daily. In 2020, I just bought the I bought a bunch of like embellishments, and then because I was late to it, I was so new, I didn't know that everything sold out so quickly, especially with Allie. And so ooh, that one was off, but oh well. So then when I went crazy in 2021, so we are going to be de-stashing this year. De-stashing like crazy. I'm going to put my lid on this so nobody gets hurt. We don't need nobody hurt in this live, except for, I'm going to find the lid. Oh, there it is underneath my stamp. Alright, I am going to build my flip up. And then I will journal. You guys don't need to see all the journaling. That's the boring part. Put my stamps back. I recently moved my stamps, and so far that was super convenient to get. So I'm very happy with that. Anyways, ladies, are you getting through your December daily, or have you not quite started on your December daily? Just need a piece of copy paper. I just use a piece of copy paper for my flip outs. Try not to add any more bulk than we need. I have been getting so jealous of all the people being done with their, like, every time I felt like I was getting close, I would like sit and look at it and I'm like, I don't feel any closer than where I was. I was like, I got to like the halfway mark and I'm like, oh, I'm halfway done. And then all of a sudden I was just like, oh, that doesn't feel halfway at all. Excuse me. I did not feel halfway at all. And I was just like, woo. This project is something else, especially if you haven't been following. I didn't start until after Christmas. So technically I'm doing fine because clearly Oh, I just did that wrong. Why didn't you guys stop me? Oh crud, because now it's gonna be all sticky. Okay, we're gonna fix that. It's no big deal. I wasn't gonna back it at first, but guess what now? I'm gonna back it because it's gonna be sticky. Alrighty. Well, you can use more stash, right? We can always use more stash now that I have to back this. You guys might hear my little guy because he just made brownies for himself, and it sounds like his dad is finally getting those for him because they cooled down. There we go. Now, what am I going to use? Don't mind the back of this. What am I going to use for a tab? I don't want it. There we go. And then you guys will just flip up, and I'll probably put something there. Oh, I know what I can put there, even though it's green. I did cut this out of the paper. Unfortunately, it's green. If I would have thought about that, I probably would have put that as something a little bit different. But you know what? It's okay. It's no big deal. I probably would have picked like a different color, but we're gonna put that there because I printed that out or cut that out and didn't have a place for it anymore. I thought I was gonna go with that one, but anyways, okay, tabs. I don't know what I want to do. You know what? I don't even know if I will. I am gonna do a tab because I don't want to mess up the. Oh, you know what? I can put it over here. You guys are gonna hear me talk to myself. And how I scrapbook and talk to myself all day. Since I work from home by myself, and yeah, I'm by myself most of the day, so I just talk. Do you talk to your guys' self when you are scrapbooking? I should have gold thread ones right here. Well, let's do now, because all the other ones were fun ones. And one thing that I do, I do differently, but I definitely do most of the time. So a lot of people will fold these and put them on the outside. I am not a fan of that. I don't like them on the outside. I like them on the inside. So either that could read Monday or it could read now. Somebody's reading that upside down. They're gonna definitely read Monday. But I like them tucked in between the two layers. Oh, and that moved because it's liquid glue. Let's move that back. Not really staying. I guess we're gonna need a tiny attachment. Doesn't want to stay. All right, so there is that, and oh, 19. I need a number. I have the number pulled out. Yes, the numbers. All right, where was that? There it is. Yeah, I think now that I've done that, I don't like that. We're gonna skip that. And I think we're just gonna go to this. And it's just gonna sit right here. And I'm not, one thing that I've done this year is not overthought. I have tried to not overthink it, you guys. Is there adhesive on this? I'm putting adhesive on it. No, there's no adhesive on this. No, okay. Is try to overthink it. If I put it down and it looks halfway decent, it's done. It's staying. It's there. Because that is where generally my December dailies just fall apart. Is because I sit there and I overthink things and I go through my embellishments like 45,000 times. And then I'm just like, I don't know how some people just put their embellishment clusters together so darn easily and things just like fall into place for them. Because it definitely doesn't happen for me. It doesn't happen. All right, so there is that. I'm gonna check and make sure that things are still coming through. Because no, I do not need to be on my son's YouTube. Oh, you guys can hear. Let me mute this though. My heater. All right, there we go. Set this up here. Okay, you guys can't hear that heater pretty much. We'll shut that heater off because that's probably annoying for you guys. All right, so day 19 done. Not a crazy spread, but it is done. Oh no. Guess what I've just done? I've just done the first biggest mistake of my December daily. This is where the holes have to go. It's not the absolute worst thing in the world, but it does derail me a little bit. I am such a silly butt. And I knew that. Okay, well, we're just gonna... I have not yet made a big mistake in this album. I made a lot last year. Yeah, I think Roxanne, that might become... I have not done like a full page, like stamping page like Allie did. I think that page might just become that. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. I do have day 20 that I'll figure out. I can't even say that. No, I did make one. Yeah, this will have to go on the opposite side. Like, there's nothing I can do about it at this point. I can't fix it. There was one other day. I think I kind of did the same thing. Let me go back and see if I can find it. Let's see if this comes into your guys' screen. So let's put day 19 in here. Why don't you want to fit? There we go. Well, boo. Well, and that's the thing. Like, now I have to figure out... I'll have to decorate this page and the back of this page now. And because that page was supposed to be here and we weren't going to have to decorate anything. So, I think... What was it? There was one other one that I thought I did the same thing. I can't remember. I think there was one other one that I kind of did the same thing. I'll figure that out later off screen. we're not gonna fret. It's gonna be okay. It will be okay. All right, so now, actually, I'm sorry, let's bring that back over. And I knew that going into that the whole time. Silly me. All right. Now let's make sure that we're not doing that again. Okay, so this is day 24, Christmas Eve. We play games as a family, and I just took a tag, I believe from last year, and wrote a couple of things that we liked, and then put this on the bottom. And then on the back of this is like the final picture of the night where the boys are looking up at the sky for Santa, or looking outside for Santa. We even caught the dog in there. My oldest plays very well. He does a great job. I might have another insert that goes in here because I did have a ton of other pictures, but if I'm just getting the blank page, it's just another place. Yeah, exactly, Maggie. It's just another place to put some decoration. Though I'm trying to get this done, but it's just another place. But yes, so I made this transparency with my foil quill and put that over. And then we are going to transition into the 25th. Even if I have more inserts, I will go in later. I can put all of the inserts in because I would think I was talking about it before. This year, I had so many stories, like so many stories. And it was crazy. And I didn't know exactly how to put all the stories in there. So, you know, I've always loved this paper. I'm so glad I'm finally using it. I think I've hoarded it a little bit. This is probably something that you've seen last year. I don't care. Like, I try to be new and, you know, all of the things, but I am definitely at a stage where I want this project done. So, day 25. I think I had several things last year that I wanted to do for day 25. And of course, it's like you have all the things and, you know, can't do them all. Oh, here comes my little guy. Yes, sir. How are the brownies?
Good.
Delicious? Okay, I'm live, remember?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. Your face looks like they're delicious.
Yeah. I'm still eating.
Okay, keep going. Just putting some red line tape on here, making sure I'm going to put it on the right side. Let's not make any more mistakes, right? No more mistakes. We'll see how this red line tape holds up. I'm probably not going to adhere these two pages together right away so that I know that this red line tape works and I don't need to put like a few stitches in it. Using all the red line tape, and let's hope that this doesn't take me 45 years to get the backing off, because we all know that it takes forever. Okay, especially on like this felt stuff. So all right, let's line this up. Line you up. I think I want the 5 this way. Oh, looks good. Okay, so keep that 5 right there. Hopefully I have a bit of nail to get all of this off here, because I can't just pause the video for you guys, so I can get it all off. Okay, first one, good. That's what I usually do during my regular process videos, is if I am doing any bit of red line tape. I just pause the video, get it all off. And then turn the video back on. Yeah, like that edge doesn't want to come off. Come on. Got it. I had it. There we go. All right, not horrible. All right. Right about there. I loved these big red ones. You know what? I didn't use this whole year. Did I? No, I did not use the black felt numbers at all. That's so sad. Are they in my bin? Yeah, they're in my bin. I literally never pulled them out once. I went to go use them a few times and they just did not fit on the page. Like they were just like a bit too big. Oh, that makes me sad. That's okay. I use a lot of numbers in my regular everyday scrapbooking, so okay. The first one on this one doesn't want to come off. There we go. I'm like, come on. I have success. Oh, I don't have a weeding tool. I do have, I usually don't have this much problem, but it's this, the felt doesn't want to stick to it to begin with. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. We only have 2 more left. The joys of, I don't have a weeding tool. All I have is like my reverse tweezers. Like I said, I don't usually have huge issues, but because it doesn't stick that well to the felt. Oh, there we go. Got it. Yes. One more. Oh, and I think I figured out a trick at the very end, of course. All right, I had this one under, and I had it a little bit below. Oh no, don't stick, don't stick. And that one above. There we go. Yay. Anything pointy. Oh, a needle. Yeah, I have that. I could have done that. We made it. We successfully made it. Thank goodness. Successfully made it. I will use some liquid glue. Yeah, I think I just went right there with the star to. So I don't ever use these golden stars, but this matches the gold trim in this, so we're using it. We're using it. There we go. I do think that when I started in 2020, I don't know how long you ladies have been doing December Daily, but like I said, I scrapbooked for a while when my oldest, which is now 15, was little. And I did like Project Life back then. And then I kind of gave it up once my youngest was born, because I didn't have a space for it anymore and I had to put it all away. So I just picked it back up in 2020 when obviously everybody had all of the time in the world to do everything. Well, I did. Not quite everybody. But I had a lot of time. And so I do believe like learning how to put an actual album together was the biggest hiccup for me. Okay. I printed out, or did I not print it out? Oh, I didn't print it out. Hold on. Okay, I have a small picture over here for this one. Was the hardest part, like remembering like which side of the pages needed, you know, your holes, and remembering the next, you know, I think that was in 2020. Oh, my dog's gonna bark. In 2020, that was my hardest, is doing that. Cannon, can you shut the door? So from here on out, I don't know how everybody else does day 25. I think day 25, 24 and 25 are definitely the hardest for me because I have so many pictures. I think I ended up taking almost 400 pictures on Christmas. It's going to be a bunch of collages for me. It's definitely not my most creativity pages because of all of the pictures. Now, I won't say that actually. My 2021 was pretty creative. It was a scrap lift from somebody else. Oh, hold on. Get him upstairs.
Huh?
I can't be having him bark. Get him upstairs. Upstairs.
So what upstairs?
Go shut the door. Go shut the door. My 2021 was pretty creative. It was a scrap lift from somebody else, but it was creative. So, but still lots of pictures in that one. Oh, I'm like, why is my printer not going off? Because I didn't finish clicking all the buttons. This is a picture. These two pictures are actually two pictures that I make my little guys take each year.
Oh, that's a terrible picture.
It is not a terrible picture. And here he comes again. It is not a terrible picture.
It's a terrible picture.
Not a terrible picture.
Nobody.
Will you get that one off of the printer when it comes out for me?
Maybe. I don't know.
And there's another rolls thing. Perfect. And then the next page, and while we're waiting for that one, the next page to go with this is actually a page that I already have a process video on. This page I already did. I used the Fa La La stamp from the kids kit in my silhouette and cut this out, and then I built it up on 2 or 3 of them, and then cut it out of red glitter paper, and then I put glossy accents over top of that to make it pop, because that glitter paper was glitter that like got all over your hands, and I didn't want it all in the album. So I did that. Get that for me, please. And yep, so this is my mother's house where we go in the morning of Christmas. Oh, don't get it up yet. Yes, thank you. So that will be on the back of this one. All right. So a picture of the 2 of that, or the 3 of them, because the puppy's in it. Puppy always has to be in everything.
Yep.
On Christmas morning. Hi, Jessica. You did well. Sorry if you made it last night and I didn't make it last night. How did the dog just get back down here?
What do you mean? He did.
Oh, I thought I heard him come back down the stairs.
Jax!
Yes, see? No?
No.
Oh, okay. Shh, you gotta be quiet. Perfect. I wanted a little bit of space in between those. I actually might even, no, I'm gonna do just a little bit of space in between those. I have the absolute worst lighting in my house in the morning. So I have the worst light in my house to begin with. So I don't ever love my Christmas morning pictures until I get to my mother's house.
Oh,
She has the best light. Careful,
that's
careful.
what the name was.
Careful, careful.
That's what the name was.
If you want to look, then go all the way around.
It's called. That's what it was called.
What?
The one what you put on at Christmas Eve.
After Christmas. You knew that.
No, I didn't.
You didn't know that?
No. You never told me.
All right. So
Never heard of
like,
it.
okay. All right. So there's that one, and like I said, very minimal. I do have though. Oh, is it this one or this one? Hold on. That I have not used. Where is it? I thought I have Holiday Magic. I need to find somewhere for that to go. Oh no. I thought, did I use it last year? Oh, I have 2022 also. I need to use that. I thought I had just found, I had the Christmas morning one. Can I put it in my cart? I just looked in this one. Maybe I did use it last year. Put that one in there too. Well, that stinks. I could have swore I had a Christmas morning acrylic piece. Okay, let's do okay, where's all my stuff? I'm also getting to the point where like my Christmas stuff is everywhere and it's very unorganized and then I can't find anything. Oh yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Was there something on this? Wasn't. Not for... Christmas morning. Thought. Which is okay. I'm not like super worried about decorating every page on this because, like I said, it's just, I just want these pictures in here. I really don't want to cover up too much anyways, but I was thinking the Merry Christmas. Right there. Yep, we're going to do it right there. Cover this window up a little bit. Ooh, I need to take the middle part of that AE out. Well, it's already been a lot of time. Oh, and there's a part of the Y in there. I wonder if I'll even get to Project Life. But in the end, my little guy got bored, obviously, because he left. He comes down here I don't know if your kids do, but my kid comes down here all the time when I'm scrapbooking and just looks through them all. And he's like, when did you take that picture? And he's like, I don't know why I say that, because I feel like you're always taking the picture. They hate that I take so many pictures, but I told him one day you will appreciate it, because I have nothing of my childhood. Nothing at all, really. Ah, please come up. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Good enough. Good enough. I do want... I just seen my stash of those. Where did they go? There. The stash. Oh, that's so cute. I don't even know, honestly, if he... Because I just... Oh, I don't have that many of the little heart ones. They don't have little heart ones in here. I don't love the shape of those ones. I don't even know if he knows that he has his own book yet, because like I said, I just started back in it, so I always just put everything in one book, but now both boys and the family has their own book. Yeah, I don't have very many from my childhood because my parents fought over it in the divorce, and it came down to, unfortunately, nobody had pictures of anybody. They both said they didn't have them. So now, like, even as some pictures surface every once in a while, from both sides. So they pretty much stole them from each other, and then they're sticking to their stories pretty much. So it is what it is. Okay, so that page 25 opens up to the boys in the morning. Oh, something's stuck there. To the boys in the morning, and then we have the full family picture here. And then, which is already, like I said, already decorated. And then I just went in Canva and made a collage. This is the first time I've ever actually done that. Made a collage, and I figured I would go through and use these darn stickers and decorate to get these out of here. Let's see. I love Christmas. So put that one here. Especially since I'm not usually a huge fan of these big ones. And Christmas morning, I'm actually going to put that right over this thing that's a whole picture of the whole family. And more red hearts. Just sad. One day I'll get them. Unfortunately, it's going to take unfortunate circumstances to happen to get them. But one day I will get them. Like I said, I get some every once in a while. Every once in a while they pop up when somebody wants to remember a good moment. So, and then we'll use the Christmas one. And even this, like choosing the pictures from just this was so hard. Like I have so many, even though my boys they're not huge like This one will give me a lot more, but this guy is, you know, he's 15, so he doesn't give me huge reactions anymore. He never gave me huge reactions when he was little either, so I only got one good reaction, and that's when he got his PS4, and this year he got a PS5 years ago, and that was the first ever reaction I pretty much got out of my kid. Other than that, he was always like excited, but not like one of those kids that were like, oh my gosh, you know. He wasn't that kid. Was not that kid. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so one thing I would like to know, are you guys ones that like your phrase stickers have to make sense? Or can you just put phrase stickers down that don't even go with what you're telling? I am one where they have to make sense. I know there's people out here that just go willy-nilly and they don't even care what they just put them down. As long as it's like got something to do with it, they just put them down. I can't do that. I cannot do that. I am not one to just be willy-nilly putting things down. All right, next, let's see. There was nothing on here. And then I wanted to use, I'm trying to use up things. And where is the other one that I had? All right, I think I'm good. I don't think I want to go into these ones. Just keep it. These two, they're bigger. Happy. Have to be relevant, yes. My phrases have to match. Yes, okay. I'm not crazy. Like, I don't know. I just, there are some, you know, creators that, like, oh, no, I don't want that there. That's going to be, oh, no. Well, it might be there. I also work on photo matte paper, and so sometimes when I put embellishments down, they're down. They're not coming back up. This one, ooh, come on, come on. Okay, I'll take it. I just didn't want it in line with that one. And it shouldn't really be in line with that one either. So we're going to put it over here. Like, they're like, oh, I don't care if they even make sense. It's more design aspect than making sense with it. And I'm like, no, like, they have to make sense. They have to make sense. All right, I'm happy with that. Again, yes, I am sorry that I'm not doing like a ton of like crazy detail work, like crazy scrapbooking, but guys, this is day 25. I shouldn't even be cutting this one. Where did it go? Oh, in my lap. I'm like, where did my blade go? I knew it fell out. But we need to get through this project. You guys are seeing it come together. So excited. I think this one needs to be cut too. Oh, no. Nope. But one needs to be cut. That's okay. One needs to be cut a little bit more. That's fine. All right, some score tape. I'm glad I'm not the only one, though, that feels that way. Like, I'll just watch some lives and they'll just, like, put the whole sheet of phrase stickers down. Now, if you're doing an embellishment that, like, you know, like some people have been doing, like, the journaling cards where the, you know, the phrase stickers are behind, that I could do. That's fine. I could totally do that. It's no big deal. But when it's something like this and on a photo, like, it has to be somewhat relevant. Like, we need a little bit of relevancy. Need a little bit. Is everybody off tomorrow for MLK Day? Make sure these match up. Yep. I'm self-employed, so I'm off. My kids are off, of course. But I am off, so that is why we could do this tonight. Here we go again. Things not lining up. And then in Canva, I just left a little bit of room. You guys are gonna, sorry, you're gonna see my head here for a second. Left a little bit of room for my things. Didn't line up quite well, but that's probably the hardest part of all this, is lining everything up. Isn't horrible though. We'll cut it all down. And there we go. Yeah, we got a little bit up there. Let's cut that down. Otherwise, we look good. Now, my biggest issue is I think that we're going to have to cut right through that. Unfortunately not. We'll be working from home. Oh no. That's going to be... Sorry, I'm sorry, Jessica. That will be tough. And now, how... You have a little one, right? You have... I think you have littler ones than I do. I believe. I can't remember. Yep. It's going to go legit right through that. Of course it would be. Why wouldn't it be? Of course. I did have a transparency on. One legit is going to go right through it no matter what I do. So we will figure it out. That's not good. That's a 6. And oh, okay. So you're not horribly off from I am. Okay. Yeah. So I have a 15 and a 10-year-old, and they're pretty self-sufficient. So even if they were home, they would be pretty fine. Especially if I just let them. Now, if I take their games away and tell them to go, entertain themselves, that would be a whole different situation. But it is winter. In the summer, we, put more stipulations on the games, and they need to get outside and play and all that kind of stuff. But even in the summer, my 2 boys play travel baseball, and here we go. No, that one's not going to do it. That's okay. I'll figure that out. And so my kids are outside a ton in the summer from travel baseball. So even in that sense, sometimes I'm like, exactly, I know, saving grace for those, right? Mine are 15. Oh, you have 10 years in between yours, Roxanne. How do you like the 10 years? Everybody always asks me about the 5 years, and 5 years has, okay, so it wasn't too bad. 5 years has been, the only thing I ever say is that my little one, I felt like, was never a toddler. Like, he was never he was a baby, but he was never like a 2-3-year-old. He grew up, he like skipped that stage because he always wanted to do what Big Brother was doing, and Big Brother was, what, 8 at that point. So he never really played like little toys. He always played big boy toys. Like, so he never went through like the car phase or the train phase or, you know, the Thomas the Train phase. He did watch shows that like little ones would, but I felt like he never went through a toddler phase, unfortunately. All right, there's that done. And then we have one more page. That was my only complaint, but 10 years is definitely a difference. All right. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. I'm actually going to probably show... my husband hasn't seen 1 ounce of this album yet. If I started it younger, it would have been a lot better. I had... yeah, I couldn't imagine. Okay. So, yeah, I had my 15-year-old that's now. I had him at 22, I think. Is I 22? 21? Yeah, 22. I had him at 22. Or I was 22 and had him at 23. I had him at 23 because he's in November, so I had just turned 23. And then at 28, I had my 5-year-old. Yeah, so, and that was the one thing that, because I was so young with my first and in college at that point, I told myself that I did not want another kid until this one was in kindergarten. And that's exactly what happened. That was exactly what happened. It wasn't super planned that way, but it was like legit exactly what happened, so that I could focus on that baby. Because I know, like, because I was still in college and in my junior and senior year of college, I was studying nonstop trying to make it through that. And I missed out on a lot of those moments because I was just really stressed. So I was just like, I want the baby phase. Like, I need the baby phase. And I knew I was probably only having 2. So that is true for sure. All right. So there we are with that. And that one. Perfect. And then, so the last one, so there's not really like a story, I guess, like, is this one. And this is, I told my kids to pick their 4 favorite gifts, and I put them on a whiteboard and took a overtop picture of them, so that they could kind of remember them. So, excuse me, ooh, that drink. And so that is kind of where we're at with this. I had my red alley stickers. There's the gold ones. There's the gold ones. There's the red ones. I really think I wanted the red ones though. Yeah. That's exactly what I did. That was the only, I love the difference. I do think it definitely depends on the kiddo. My oldest, as much as he hates his younger brother, he's so good with his younger brother. So good with his younger brother. Even at this point where we are still keeping the magic. So good with his younger brother. So, love that for him. And then, let's see here, where's my, just trying to look for my small. I really need to be a much better scrapper, like a much cleaner scrapper. I lose everything. But yeah, it definitely, though, as of 15 right now, and both of my boys went into school early. My oldest excels. He's actually going to start taking college courses next year at 15. He excels. My youngest, oh, those are, that should have been stays on. Okay, we're not gonna freak out. We could just put another one over it. Sit here, get it. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, he really definitely enjoys. Yep, that should have been stays on. Because that slid everywhere. I want to redo that. It's so good. I think it's because they want. Is there such thing as a tidy scrap? I think I've like Crystal is so freaking tidy. Crystal Nate, so freaking tidy when she scrapbooks. Like, it literally amazes me. And I'm like, I can never. I lose things all of the time. Every day, I just shifted my whole thing, my whole desk around, and trying to make it better. Now I gotta decide if I want to change that one. Is that in the picture? That was in the picture. I think it's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. And to make it so that I would not lose things as much, it's not working. Not working at all. I'm still losing things. So I have some more work to do. Like right now, looking for the wipes. I lose blocks. Like, how do I lose a whole bag of wipes, honestly? Like, how does that happen? I think once all the Christmas crap is off of my table. Oh, there it is. It'll get better. Mine are not, and mine don't. Sometimes they fight. I think my oldest just knows, like, my oldest gets upset about how much my little guy doesn't have to do. And when really, honestly, it's my little guy does so much more than I ever made him do at that age. Like, JJ did nothing, no chores at 10 years old. Whereas Cannon has been doing chores for years. So I'm like, dude, chill. Chill. Trust me. Chill. Okay. I need to find something to, I need to embellish this a little bit. Yeah. I definitely need to embellish this just a little bit. I just don't know what I'm going to embellish it with. Yeah. Like, dude, you were my first. I didn't make you do diddly squat. I don't have any more gold little stickers. Little heart stickers is what I'm looking for. And I've used them all. Trying to think. Do I have enough one? No. I don't have enough. Thinking. Thinking. And like, I knew honestly, like, this was not going to be like a heavily embellished page. Like, this was going to be a pretty simple thing. Like, I just wanted to put in here because I never really put in the gifts that they get. So I definitely knew I wanted to do that. Now, my page was not quite printed the way it should have been, but I'm not going to let that deter me. I what do I call it? I kind of like, oh, I don't know what my words aren't wanting to come out. I just appreciate the imperfections in my albums. My scrapbooking is not perfect. By no means is it perfect. So, and the only thing that is bothering me is like that. We're gonna get a black marker and fix that. There, now you can't see it. Perfect. I don't know if I'm gonna add anything to this. If I was gonna add anything to this, it was going to be, you know what? I could, well, it's the last page. Well, that's okay. It's still the last page of my album. I can put, I think I might put this on the back. And, oh, that messes my eyes up. I don't know if that messes anybody else's eyes up. Cut that one. I think I might keep that. And then I'll put like a December something on the back of this and wrap that up. Because I think I like that. Because what I think it looks great. The photos really do. Yeah, I don't think that it needs it. The only thing I was thinking of was maybe like 2 3x4 little tags to go in here and just write what each thing is. Like, I don't know, in 20 years, do we know what Crocs are? You can't like super see this one. Like, this is his headset. So I'm wondering, should I, maybe I think I should do that. I'll think about that. But for now, I think I'm going to just keep it. I just won't glue down that top. Let me know what you guys think. Because I think, and don't let me, you know, do anything because right now I want the project done. Yeah, okay, perfect. Great, thank you. I'm like, see, this is why I love to do live also, because then people can actually speak back to you. So I'm not going to glue down the top. I am going to put one. Let me get a, like, I've been really wanting to use this card. I really want to get the digital to this card. I think actually I might have it. That's 2018. Will we know what Crocs are in a couple of years, right? One thing that I always regretted too in my December dailies was 2020. For me, when I was doing it, because I was like so sad about COVID, I tried to keep it out of my album instead of embracing it and telling the story of it and how it was affecting us. That has been something that I have been actually going back into my 2020 album and putting its bits of little pieces into my album about that. So I did learn from that mistake, like, put the good with the bad. Tell the good with the bad. Just like my son's story of being sick. Like, as much as, oh, I needed to cut that side off, so it will, yeah, it doesn't matter. As much as I don't want to remember it too much, like, I do want to remember it. line up job. Look at me go. That was a good one. That was a good one. Jessica, are you done with your December daily, or are you still working on it? Or did you even do one? Did you do one? Did you? Yeah, you did. I think you did. All right, all of the score tape. OMG, guys, I am putting in the last page to my December daily. Oh, I mean, I have one more. You did too? Oh, good. I'm not the only one. Other than, I even bought like all of the things that year to document like it, and I still didn't. Like, I kept it out of it so much. And now when I go back and look at it, I'm like, man, I really wish I would have put more into it. But man, when Christmas came around for COVID, I was, it's smearing. All right. Is this one? Oh, I'm afraid. No, not at all. I did that last year. I was going through and I'm like, where's story 13? I had totally missed that day. I went back into it and there was nothing to like document for 13. So I think I was waiting for a filler page, and yeah. Is it going to come up? It did. That's amazing. I left it. There's no day 13 in there. It might have been Friday the 13th, and that's probably why. Let's redo that. But yay for being, I will now say officially, I am 95% done. And that makes me so happy, guys. Like, I have been working on this project pretty much like nonstop, other than with my other creative team things, and just done. Oh, I bet that's hard though, because that's so scary. But that will be so good for him to like go back. Hold on, guys, sorry. That's so scary. Oh no. If I have to redo it again. Okay, nope. I'm a good double stamper. There we go. All right, that's so hard. True. Yes, because they have like all of the insulin pumps now and all of the crazy, like, thank goodness the poor kids don't have to prick their fingers 1.5 million times like they used to. Yes, definitely. I hope he's doing well. I hope he's doing well. We just had a kid that was also diagnosed. Thank you. Like, yes, a double stamp worked. Oh yeah, put it the other way. Were you guys surprised this year as much as I was? I think I've said it a few times in my videos that like Allie did not use this stamp set. Like, she always uses her stamp sets, like hardcore pretty much, like especially obviously the 2021. The 2021 is like the most used stamp set I think ever. But she always uses her stamp sets, and I feel like she did not. I don't even know if she used this stamp set. I think maybe she used this part. She legit didn't use her stamp set at all this year. Well, the kids always do much better with everything. I feel like they are resilient. Like, they do much better with everything than we do. Oh, I forgot to put my star back on there. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. Kids are so freaking resilient, I'm telling you. There we go. I have, the other thing I need to go through this album and do is put ribbon on all of my tags. I haven't done that because I hadn't bought ribbon, and I wanted, all I had was thin ribbon from other years, and I wanted more thick ribbon, and I just got that the other day. So, well, being it's 10 o'clock, I think, unfortunately, I'm not going to get to the Project Life stuff. I had a bunch of pictures all printed for Project Life, and I don't think that I'm going to get to it because I'm sure my husband is like, is he done down there? So I guess I'm going to save this. Maybe I'll do a pop-up live tomorrow, and because I need to get Project Life done. So, but I need to put my kid to sleep also. I'm so glad, Jessica, that he is doing better and that all the crazy advances that we have can help him. So thank you guys so much for hanging with me and, you know, finishing out my December daily. What a freaking sign of relief. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love that it's such a hard project, but such a fulfilling one. Like, that project is probably my most fulfilling. Yes, I am going to be trying to do, Jessica, more lives. I'm definitely going to be trying to do at least one a month. Now, once we get into the summer, I'm not sure if that's going to happen because my boys have baseball, but I'm definitely trying to do at least one live a month. Yay! Thank you, Maggie. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully next time I will have a little bit more, you know, detailed work, more like actual like pages. I just went through a ton of my paper person kits and project planned all of those out. Well, a couple of them, two to be exact, and I already had one already done. So I have a lot of that stuff to do, and I still need to put together a week in a life. The part-time. Oh, yeah, and I have I just have 2 channels. Plus being, oh, excuse me, sorry to cough on here. 2 channels plus I'm a full-time photographer. So lots of social media in my life. Not that I love it, but lots of social media. I'm gonna cough again. I have a tickle in my throat. It is. And to grow a channel, and you know, this is just really, this channel is more of a hobby, and something that I love to do. So I love seeing it grow, but it's not like, I don't really like push for it to grow. I don't know how else to say that, but excuse me. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm doing the best over here. I feel like sometimes I'm not, it's so hard, comparison, horrible comparison, right? I don't feel like I'm super creative. I don't feel like I have the best ideas or anything like that. So I'm trying harder though to not do the comparison, because I need to not do the comparison. So all right, guys, if I could switch the camera over, I would, but I can't do that and talk on the face, but it is what it is. Maybe next time I'll be able to get that handled. I think I'm trying to do that. But all right, guys, thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.